18-year-old amateur rapper and high school student Cameron D'Ambrosio is facing 20 years in prison for a rap lyric. He is from Methuen High School, and this is in the Boston area. And he admitted to writing a post on his Facebook page that said, "Blank a Boston bombing. Wait till you see the blank I do. I'ma be famous rapping and beat every murder charge that comes across me." Okay? And police learned of what they are calling these threats after a student alerted a school official. And the school superintendent says that those were threats, although they weren't made against a specific person or the school. They alluded to general violence, according to the North Jefferson News. Let's get a look at a little bit of a video of rapper Cameron D'Ambrosio, 18 years old.
Every single day, trying to find a way when I'm bored. I say, yo, why don't I just go and blaze? Cause I'm trying to get that paper, making money every day. You already know that's what I say. You already know when I'm sitting here with you. I don't know what I'm doing cause I'm living in Methuen.
All right, so listen, it's no question that he is trying to get that paper, Lewis, like he says. But paper getting aside, does the fact that he said these lyrics, "Blank a Boston bombing, wait till you see the blank I do," is that the type of threat that should warrant prosecution and potentially 20 years in prison? Is it just art, right? I mean, if Paul Simon were to write a song on guitar and it had similar lyrics, worded differently, but saying the Boston bombing's nothing to what I'm going to do, would anybody really think it's anything other than just kind of some artistic expression, right? What's your reaction?
Yeah, I doubt someone like Paul Simon would ever come under fire for saying something like that. I mean, isn't it kind of like me saying, I'm going to kill everybody in the world?
Right.
You know, I mean, it's
well,
pretty
that's
vague.
the thing. Is it the same, Natan, or is it different? Because it's a little bit more specific. He's referencing a specific act of terror and saying, wait till you see what I do.
I mean, strictly speaking, it is a threat. There's no way of knowing whether it's a real threat or not just by this video. So presumably, if he's actually going to get prosecuted for it, there's more evidence that he was actually planning something than just this clip. Having said that, what the clip does, I think, provoke is at least, I think we could agree on the fact that someone should investigate to see whether he is planning something.
I don't think there's anything wrong with investigating to see if he is planning something, given the fact that his age is not that different from the age of the actual Boston bombers, and there is an allusion to violence there. But remember, he's been in jail since his arrest on May 1st. He had a hearing yesterday in court. It was a probable cause hearing. The district attorney's office showed that they did have enough evidence to bring these charges of making a terroristic threat. The district court judge allowed a delay of up to 30 days. That's going to be another 30 days in jail until the next hearing for Cameron D'Ambrosio. And, of course, civil liberties groups are up in arms about this. More than a dozen activists are wearing stickers that say, "Free speech, free Cam." I don't know where this is going to end up. I can't imagine he's going to spend 20 years in prison. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I would say he probably doesn't deserve to, although I agree with Natan, it is a threat, a very stupid one. And I guess when it's in the form of music, or so it's being called, I don't know. Maybe you have to change your mind about what exactly is being said.
Natan, what is the actual basis under which it would make sense to investigate him for these lyrics, but not like Bruce Springsteen if he put out a song with something similar?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of a bizarre hypothetical because Bruce Springsteen would never do that.
But is it
neither
because
would Paul Simon?
Is it
Okay,
because
what if
they're
it's 50 Cent?
if they're known entity? Yeah. What if it's another rapper?
What is exactly are you getting? Are you getting at just the fact that they're famous and celebrities and well known is going to make them immune to prosecution? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, I think that if you have someone who's willing to prosecute, and there's always a conservative who's against liberal musicians, like I can think of Ted Cruz calling for an investigation. If there's some will, I don't think that if Paul Simon put out a YouTube video saying he's going to do something worse than the Boston bombing, that you would see no outrage at all. I don't think that's the case.
Fair enough.